I think all of them sufficiently and satisfactorily provided clear and convincing evidence na meron talagang mga pagbabantang nagawa si Vice President Duterte. The videos were authenticated properly, I think, nung si Kalilong and si Attorney Loto and also si Director Matibag. So yung fact na may mga utterances na nangyari, I think that was well established now with clear and convincing evidence. Pero sa palagay ko yung merong pagkukulang
Yes.
doon sa aspeto na did those utterances amount to a betrayal of public trust and a culpable violation of the Constitution. Yung link nung dalawa sa tingin ko medyo mahina.
So mahina pa sa lugar na. Pero yung inihahalo nung at least sa mga nababasa ko po na supporters ng mga na mas importante ang dapat na pinagtutuunan ng pansin dito sa article na unang tinalakay.
Yung sinasabi ni Attorney Roque, mahalaga yon if this were a criminal trial, no? Kasi sa criminal trial kasi binibigyan ng pansin na mapatunayan mo yung elements of the crime, no? Pero dito kasi this is an impeachment trial. Ang importante dito is to establish that the offense charge is a betrayal of public trust and a culpable violation of the Constitution. So, yung offense, napatunayan na yon. Yung utterances, nangyari. Walang dispute na nangyari yung pagbabanta. No? So, ang kailangan naman natin ngayon is how do we arrive, or how does the impeachment court arrive at a legal conclusion na yung utterances na yon ay matuturing natin, yun na nga, betrayal of public trust and a culpable violation of the Constitution. Napahapyawan ni Director Matibag, pero si Director Matibag kasi testigo siya regarding the facts of utterances. Yun pa rin eh. The same way na sila Attorney Loto at sila Agent Kalilong, yun ang pinag-uusapan pa rin nila, yung utterances. No? So, sa palagay ko, mahina yung pag-link from the utterances dun sa legal conclusion na betrayal of public trust nga yun.